What is up, guys? It is Kaz the Weeb here, back again with another draft analysis. And this one is for SPDA Shitmons Season 2. If you guys watched me last season, you guys saw I made it all the way to the finals. Pretty much carried by Wishy Washy, I won't lie. But we had a lot of go-to mons, and I wanted to run it back because I love this is my favorite division. And I have my lovely co-host here, Nuka. How you doing? You're right below me.
I'm doing good. How's everyone doing?
All right, so yeah, we're just gonna go over my roster. This one's gonna be a lot more casual than how I've normally done it in the past. We will still have we will still have a more edited version for like Luxury Ball, but for Master Ball and this one, where my more casual leagues, I felt like this might be more appropriate. It's faster. You know, we're also live streaming it on twitch.tv/KazTheWeeb, so if you guys want to come and I'll address you guys live too while you guys talk and all that stuff. But that being said, we're gonna get right into it. So the way Shitmons work is it's basically a lot of very bad mons that have very little usage. There are some surprises in here that were pretty insane, but for the most part, it's like a lot of low usage mons that don't get a lot of love. It's basically like extreme low tier, like lower than low tier. Like for example, like Sneasel or Suian was like one of the strongest mons. Glaceon, Sableye, like stuff like that. The really low point guys that just are like very strong in one stat sometimes and just like shit everywhere else. And the way the rules work is you can have 10 to 12 mons on your team. You can only have 2 Eviolites on a team of 6 at a time. So when you fight, you can only have 2. You cannot do more than that because there's a lot of not fully evolved mons here that really will abuse that Eviolite. You can have 2 Terra Captains, 16 points total. No stab, Terra typing, and whatnot. And I think that's about it for like the most part. So with that being said, let's go over my first pick, my number 1 overall pick, the mascot for Nuka with the LA Yampers, or I guess kind of mascot. We got Boltund. A very strong first pick for me. I feel like with 90 attack and 90 special attack, you can play mixed really easily. 121 speed, easily one of the fastest mons in Shitmons. That was the biggest reason. A strong, fast, volt switch user. Also strong jaw, which actually benefits it a lot in this format. It also gets competitive if you want to run it on the special attacking side. Maybe bait someone into thinking you're physical. You run competitive, they try and intimidate you. Bada bing, bada boom, you're +2. And you know, getting very scary. And it works for other stats in case they want to try and like sticky web and whatnot. But yeah, a lot of good coverage. It gets flame charge for boosting speed. It gets, you know, psychic fangs with the strong jaw boost, crunch. I believe Thunder Fang as well somewhere. Does it get Thunder Fang? It does.
It should get Thunder Fang. It's probably useless.
Yeah, it is. I wonder, isn't it stronger than Wild Charge? Do they still just prefer Wild Charge? That's funny. I don't. I hate Wild Charge.
I think it's actually Wild Charge is still stronger.
Isn't it 1.5?
Oh wait, 90? Yeah, it's 1.5.
Yeah, it's stronger.
So Thunder Fang, is it the accuracy?
It's probably the accuracy.
It's probably accuracy. Because doesn't he get the other things move like Ice Fang and Fire Fang?
It gets Fire Fang.
Oh yeah, he has that up there.
Doesn't have Ice Fang though. No. I wish it did. That'd be great. The bolt beam coverage would be great. But yeah, just a very fun mon. It gets Nuzzle as well, so it gets some speed control. We'll see how we can cook up with this mon. It might have been a mistake taking it round 1, but I really wanted it. I regret it because I lost the mon I really wanted to use. But this mon is still gonna be very good. It looks very fun. So with that being said, let's move on to round number 2. So we decided to bring back an old classic from Season 1. We got Togetic this time. Instead of getting it in free agency, we got it round 2 because I think this mon is such a good mon in this tier with Serene Grace and Super Luck. Don't look at Hustle. Just a very bulky mon that doesn't really need Eviolite, but it still appreciates it, but can run Boots. Quad Resist Fighting, which is huge in this tier. Resist Dark as well, which is also a very good typing. Absol goes absolutely crazy in this tier. So just a very strong defensive mon. It gets Defog. It gets Wish. I believe it might even get Healing Wish as well. It gets crazy coverage, actually. It's insane. It can be kind of scary offensively too if you want it to be. It gets like baton pass and it gets dual screens, I believe. Defog, like I said. It gets like Thunder Wave, the best ailment in the game. And yeah, it's just a great mon. And it's just gonna be fun to use. Again, I love this mon. It gets Roost, or you can go soft boiled if you don't want to lose that flying typing, because flying is pretty good when fighting those fighting types. Excuse me. But yeah, with that being, there's not much to say about this mon. This mon's just fat bulk. I'm looking. Am I blind? Yeah, Wish. Oh, it doesn't have healing Wish. She has Wish though. Wish baton pass and defogger, like Shiro said. Yeah, great defogger.
I think that was one of the reasons why we grabbed it, right?
Yeah, just bulky and defog. All right, so on to the next round. We grabbed a new mon to my team. We went with
Lunatone.
Exactly. We went with the Moon Man himself, Lunatone, with the Levitate. Because if you're gonna see, my team is a little bit ground weak. Maybe not so much anymore after I made a couple changes, which you guys will see. But this mon does help my Bolton with the Levitate. It's a rock type, not with the ground, which is very good. It is psychic as well, which is a not bad typing here. Very good stats, 90 HP and 85 SPDA with 95 Spatak. So definitely don't sleep on this mon. It's a stealth rocker as well, as you can see. It gets Moonlight. Moonlight for recovery. It gets Moon Blast for coverage. Meteor Beam. A lot of good stuff going on here. You can use it again. It gets Reflect, I believe, and Light Screen. So dual screens, hazards. It can be bulky offense with Calm Mind or Meteor Beam, Power Herb. It gets Nasty Plot, Pain Split, Power Gem. Like this mon, it gets Rock Polish. This mon's actually kind of insane. Rock Polish on a 70 speed is actually gonna make him fast as shit. Like, definitely do not sleep on the Moon. This guy, don't sleep on the Moon. That's funny. But yeah, Ice Beam too. This man got coverage. This mon looks.
Originally you were looking at Soul Rock, right? But
yeah.
Then, what was it? Wanted more Spatak?
SPDA.
SPDA.
Yeah, Soul Rock is more defensive, and I wanted more SPDA, and so Lunatone was right there. I do want to use Soul Rock too, though. These mons actually look insane in Shitmons, which is so funny to say. But yeah, very fun mon.
I don't know if you mentioned Explosion.
Oh yeah, it gets Explosion. I don't know how well that'll do on this mon with only 55 attack, but it does have it in case I need to click it. With a base 250 power move, you know, that's gonna hurt. It gets Earth Power as well, so it got coverage out the ass. Like, being honest, coverage out the ass. It's. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, the time zone change. We just got daylight savings. I'm cooked, so forgive me for the yawns. With that being said, we're going on to round number 4.
You're number 4.
We got the Terra Captain Porygon Rubber Ducky, my goat. Very excited to use this mon. I was telling Shiro, talking to her this whole time, like, we gotta get my Terra Porygon. We got around 4, which might have been early. But this mon looks so good with Eviolite. Eviolite will give it 105 defense, over 105 SPDA. Okay HP with 65 in this tier. 85 special attack, which is great. Recover, teleport. It gets decent coverage. And with Terra, that's gonna help out a lot. My Terras, what were my Terras? I don't want to like spoil anything, so I don't want to pull it up here.
Your Terra is Ghost, Fighting, and Poison.
There you go. You guys will see why I went Poison later. Poison does resist fighting as well. But we got Ghost for the immunity for fighting. And fighting as well, because fighting, normal with fighting type coverage is very good. Helped with stuff that usually blocks it, like steel types and rock types.
Quick question, does he get Tire Blast?
Yeah.
No, right? Yeah. Oh, he does?
Yeah, Porygon's in the game, in Gen 9.
Nice. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted him. He also gets Thunder Wave Toxic. He gets good coverage with like Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam. It's Psyshock, Psychic.
Double screens again, recovery.
Yep, recovery, foul play, blizzard if I really need to, discharge, thunderbolt, thunder wave. This is a very bulky, annoying mon. And since it gets teleport back, it's even better, dude. I cannot wait. This mon's gonna be so fun, I hope. I could end up, you know, eating my words and he ends up being garbage, but you never know. Oh, it gets barrier.
Oh,
That's funny.
I didn't know barrier existed. I'm just so used to iron defense.
Yeah, barrier is the psychic one. That's like Mewtwo. Mewtwo used to like do barrier back in the day. +2 defense, so that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very excited to use this mon. Yeah. Anyways, on to round number 5. We got the mon that got sniped from me last season. I wanted to use Golem so bad. I love Golem. Golem is such a fun mon.
Use that against you in was it Master Ball or Master Ball?
Well, no, Finley didn't snipe it. It was in Shitmons that got sniped.
Yeah. But I was just like in Master Ball last season. He used it against you and got kills.
Yeah, Finley
clean up.
Finley cooked with it. Yeah. But I finally got it. I wanted it last season. A monstrous 130 defense with 80 HP and 120 attack. Fantastic bulky wall breaker. Come in, click Earthquake. I can throw Stealth Rocks. I can run Stone Edge, Rock Slide, or Rock Blast. It gets a Tauntamize or Rock Polish for the speed boost. It gets Sucker Punch for priority, which I didn't even know it used to get Sucker Punch.
Hey, he has Power Up Punch too.
Yeah, he gets Pup. He gets Superpower now, which is actually insane. Body Press too to take advantage of that 130 defense. He gets great coverage. Very slow mon, so can use the Gyro Ball pretty well.
Yeah, you can actually do the Curse Gyro Ball set.
Yeah, Curse Gyro Ball. Like, Curse Gyro Ball with Sucker Punch for Prio. Like, this mon looks insane, and I hope I can really, like, use him well in this format.
You can actually trap people.
Oh, I get Sandtomb?
No, you block.
Oh, you can... Is that what block does? I didn't even know that. Is that what block does? Oh, it does.
Oh, no.
But yeah, just a very fun mon. I have a little bit of a water weakness with Lunatone and Golem. Will that get addressed? We will find out.
Not with the next mon.
Nope. Next mon on the list that we drafted was Ninjask, my bug type of the season. Last season was Beedrill. Now it's Ninjask. He has a blistering 160 attack speed. Oh, attack, Jesus Christ.
You wish.
Yeah, a blistering 160 speed with 90 attack, which is very good. Very, very frail mon. Obviously, bug flying is not great, but since he's so fast, you do not even need speed boost. You can run Infiltrator. If you want to run speed boost, you can, but you really don't need to, for the most part. Infiltrator gets through screens and all that fun stuff, and sub and whatnot. But again, you can go that. It has setup with Swords Dance as well. It gets acrobatics if I want to, like if I'm feeling risky and don't really care that I don't run boots and I go no item or something. I get a very strong base 110 power acrobatics off this guy. But he gets very good U-turn, and leech life for coverage on for bug stab. He gets dual wing beat, breaking sashes.
Defog.
Yeah, he gets defog. That's one of my other defoggers. Not really a good defogger, but he's there. But yeah, U-turn. That's for the most part all he's gonna really do. He has U-turn, acro, dual wing beat, leech life, right? That's all he's really doing. He has Shadow Ball, but I'm not clicking Shadow Ball with 58 attack. He has Night Slash too, and Roost, and Return. Return can be used too. Return is pretty good generic move. X-Scissor as well, obviously, and Bug Bite for berries. But for the most part, that's all he's really doing. I'll have to look at these usually uses moves to see what I can cook. Because look, Skitter Smack actually is pretty good. Skitter Smack is actually pretty good for lowering special attack. It's respectable, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this guy. I'm very excited to use him. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. On to the next mon. That mon?
Captain.
This mon is my second and last Terra Captain. Drafted him really early. He is a one-pointer. It is Honedge. I think this mon is a steal at 1 point. The steel ghost typing is fantastic. Obviously, it's a ground weakness, so Lunatone is here to help. And Ninjask, of course. Has pretty decent stats right here with the 80 attack and 100 defense. The HP is a little low, and obviously SPDA is insanely low, but with Eviolite, he's actually can take respectable. He can do a respectable job if he resists.
Yeah. 150 defense, and what his SPDA goes up to
like 50 something.
52.
It's not that crazy, but yeah. Just fun coverage. Yeah, fun coverage. He gets like close combat. He gets retaliate. Oh yeah, my Terras, right? normal, right?
Oh.
It was normal fighting and
Dark.
dark. Normal fighting dark. And the reason I went normal is because there is stab return, which hits like a truck. There is retaliate, which I don't know if I really use that move, but it's here. That's kind of cool. Revenge killer. But yeah, with the fighting, it gets close combat stab. It gets sacred sword in case you're worried about setup. But yeah, just decent coverage. Swords Dance Toxic is very fun. He just seems like he's gonna be a fun mon. I don't know how good he's gonna be. I kind of drafted him because Honedge is sick. Like, look at this shiny. Oh yeah, all red. Hell yeah.
Kaz is drafting based off shinies now.
I think he's gonna be a good mon, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll go on to the next mon. But I love Honedge. Very fun mon. All right, so the next mon that we did draft was Pig Knight, but then during Grace we swapped a few things around, and we made it work because this guy got dropped, and we went Machoke with very good abilities with Guts and No Guard. Obviously Steadfast too, but like that's one more situational. But Guts is really good, especially when you guys find out what I didn't draft, or what I drafted very poorly on. But No Guard is also good for that stab, dynamic punch, or cross chop.
He really loves his dynamic punches, guys.
Yeah, cross chop is also pretty fun because it's high crit, 100 power. But gets knockoff too, bulk up, power up punch, drain punch. Rock slide.
He has priority too with bullet punch, which is nice.
Yeah, he gets prio bullet punch. I wish he got mock punch. That'd be sick. Basically he gets
Why does he have screens?
He gets screens?
He has light screen.
Right there, he gets light screen. Yeah. I thought he got reflect too, but yeah, knockoff. He can run a punching glove. His stats are respectable enough where you don't need Eviolite because of his HP. But with an Eviolite, this guy is so freaking bulky. So he's a fun Eviolite mon. You could also run him with an AV to boost the defense, the SPDA, because he's okay here.
Right. Make it. Ready.
Yeah. But yeah, the dynamic punch unfortunately isn't as good because I didn't realize he didn't get Stone Edge till later. But that's still okay because we can still do the dynamic punch. Rock slide won't miss if we want to use rock slide. Cross shot won't miss. But we can also use Guts, which I love Guts. Guts is going to be very threatening on this mon as well. Because it's not going to let a lot of mons live. Guts boosted 100 attack, like cross chop or something. Ooh. Drain punch too to get some healing. Very, very fun mon. I love Machoke. I love Machamp. So, sorry Pig Knight. We had to let you go. No hard feelings, man. On to the next mon. Alright, so next we got the mascot for K-Shawn, the OG mascot. We got Gold Duck. Gold Duck actually looked really good here. I got it super late. 80 HP, 82 attack, which is respectable, honestly. You can run this guy physical. 78 defense, 95 attack, 85 speed, which is a pretty good speed tier, and 80 SPDA. Just a decently bulky mon all around. Has a decent, his abilities aren't that great. Probably run Cloud 9 in case people run Weather. But you can run Damp if you don't want to get exploded on. And Swift Swim if I want to run Rain Dance on my team, which is entirely possible because Rain Dance Hydro Pumps from this guy are going to hit like a truck. So there's that as well. But yeah, good stats. Has a Gen 1 coverage, right guys? So if I want to run physical, I got Aqua Jet. I got Waterfall Liquidation. Right? I get knockoff, cross chop, brick break. Like what does he not have? Power up punch, like. But then he has the good coverage for special as well, like Scald. He has Psyshock, Psychic Noise, and Psychic. Power Gem.
Power Gem.
He gets Nasty Plot as well for the setups. Toxic. Yawn, Toxic, like a lot of good stuff. We'll have to look down here. But I'm telling you, don't sleep on the usually useless moves. Sometimes they be cooking. You know what I mean?
You think Machoke has like the Mega Punch, Mega Kicks?
Yeah, it did. It did back in the day. I could run Mega Kick. I think that's stronger. I think that's stronger than Return.
No Guard Mega Kicks. Like, holy cow, 120.
120 with a 1.5 boost or something? Oh, wait, no, it's No Guard. What am I talking about? I'm stupid.
You're thinking Guts.
Guts.
You're trying to combine No Guard and Guts. Guys, he's running double abilities. Run.
Yeah, double abilities. But yeah, just great coverage, great mon. This guy's gonna be so fun to use. He's sick. But yeah. On to the next mon. Yeah, I was talking about Golduck, but I was on Machamp or Machoke. So next mon, I'm gonna actually skip this mon and go to my next pick. That is Simisage, the Grass Monkey. So Shiro got the Grass Monkey and Thwacky, and I got the Grass Monkey and Simisage.
He really wanted this monkey, guys. Like, really, really wanted it.
I wanted this guy, I thought he'd be so fun, honestly. So we really pushed. There's another mon that I'm not going to mention that I also really want to use, so he might get swapped out eventually if he's not good enough for me. Because his abilities aren't great, but Gluttony can be useful. Gluttony is a very, slept-on move. Ability. Not slept on. It's a very, decent ability. I was thinking Cheek Pouch. Cheek Pouch is OP. But being able to eat a berry early means I can run Ayapa Berry and stuff like that. So I can eat bigger berries faster. So there's very very useful stuff, and it's very, very good. It can be good anyways. Otherwise he has no ability. I could run Overgrow to try and get the grass boost, but
hey, don't sleep on that. Remember, we ran Torrent Blastoise, and that won us the game.
Yeah. It did. I also got smacked by a Overgrow Torterra before on accident. He didn't beat me, but he killed him on. I didn't expect to get killed because he was Overgrow. But anyways, another good speed tier of 101. 100 over anything over 100 is fast as shit in this tier. Good mixed attacker, 98 on both. The bulk is not that great, but decent HP. Has good coverage. I can run acrobatics with the berries and get a very strong acro off for fighting other grass types. On the special side, I also have Energy Ball and Giga Drain and Grass Knot. I get Gunk Shot, Knockoff, Leaf Storm, Nasty Plot. I get Pup for physical setup. No Swords Dance, but I can run Pup. Obviously Rock Slide and Return are very good. Synthesis for healing is great. Superpower. This guy has a lot of good coverage for both sides. So he's definitely gonna be not easy to prep for, and you're gonna have to try and figure out if I feel like the special or physical side is gonna be better. And sometimes, that's gonna bite you in the butt. And if I run him on a Sun team, does he get growth? If he got growth, that'd be insane. Damn. I was gonna say, imagine. But yeah.
Been eating.
Yeah, very cool mon. Get Spiky Shield. Just a lot of fun niche stuff. Very good mon. And I think last but not least, right? There's only one more, right?
Well, no, you have two. You have.
Forget who's the
What
next
do you
one.
want first? Do you want the Kabuto?
Okay, yeah, Kabuto.
Kabuto.
You already said it. The next pick. I remember the last one already. The next pick. I have two very low cost mons. I don't know how well they're gonna do. They might not even come to a game, or maybe they'll come to one. But we have Kabuto here with Battle Armor and Swift Swim and Weak Armor. Isn't terrible. The stats are decent with the 80 attack and 90 defense. The HP is very low, obviously. Not the best in the world, but for a 2-pointer, I can rock with that. And with not getting crit, I can rock with that. He was just a super cheap Rapid Spin / Stealth Rocker. So he has Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, right? He has Aqua Jet with 80 attack is not bad whatsoever. No flip turn, I don't think. Does he get flip? No, he don't. So he doesn't get momentum. They didn't give him that kind of love for the Gen 1. No baton pass or anything. But that's okay. Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, has decent attack with knockoff, Leech Life as well. Aqua Jet for Prio. Rock Blast, Rock Slide to get Scald if I want to run that. Toxic, Waterfall, that kind of stuff. So yeah, just decent coverage. I don't know, obviously, I don't know if he'll come to a game, but I think he's a very fun looking mon. And kind of very Anorith pilled. I feel like Anorith could also do the same kind of deal. But yeah, just a very fun mon. On to my last pick. I don't have a grounded poison type, guys. So we got Bulbasaur, Shiro's favorite mon, or favorite starter, not favorite mon.
Little guy.
Shiro's favorite Gen 1 starter. I don't know about overall, but favorite Gen 1 starter. How you doing, King? The little Bulbasaur that could. With an EV Light, decently bulky. 45 is very low for HP, but the other stats are okay. He gets knockoff. He's just a poison type, right? Don't sleep on him though. I feel like if you sleep on him, he's gonna light screen you, get the light screens up, or knock off, bleach seed, toxic, stuff like that. But yeah,
to be annoying.
Yeah, he's just a very annoying mon. And I'm here to get. I wanted my grounded poison. Obviously, he's not the most respected grounded poison, but just in case someone I feel like is gonna hazard toxic spike me. But I also have my guts user, and a lot of mons I don't care about the T spikes as much. So I'm hoping that I don't really need to be my hand get forced, but he's here. So yeah, guys, that is the draft analysis that for SPDA Shitmons. I'm very excited about this team. My team is very fast, I do think, and bulky at the same time. If we pull up the speed tiers, it's very small. I don't know why it's so small. Zoom, enhance. We have 160, 121, 101, and 85. That's fast. And then the speed tiers fall off a cliff, but, you know, that's okay. But yeah, very strong team. I think I like Shiro's team more. I'm going to end it there, guys. I'm going to also watch this back to see if Shiro was quiet, because that's unfortunate if that's the case. But yeah, have a good day, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Oh, she cut out. She said bye, guys.
Oh.